Alright, so we were just talking in the office and I asked the therapist, hey, what's the best exercise for the knee? And this always happens, give me a hip exercise. And we talk a lot in physical therapy about the knee, and really the hip and the foot control what happens in the knee. In my fellowship training, we talked a lot about, the knee is just stuck, in between the foot and hip, and has nowhere to go. And it ends up taking a ton of the abuse. Okay? So again, when I have knee patients that are coming in, I'm working a lot on the hip and then on the foot, because it has so much to do with what goes on at the knee. So I want to give you guys an exercise today that is really, really good for working on knee pain and problems, and it's going to incorporate the hip and the foot, as long as working on the knee as well. I'll give you a little bit of a progression for it too. So we'll start with an easier exercise and just kind of progress that through. So first thing that we're going to do, we do with a lot of our patients, is a bridging exercise. So that is one that a lot of people are pretty used to. So we're just on our back, and we're going to get up here, kind of bend the knees. So we got a little bit of a bend there. Flatten my back, and I can put my arms at my side, and I just want to lift my hips straight up off the ground. Okay? So I'm getting up here, and really what I want to get to is a nice straight line from my knee down to my shoulder blade. Okay? So I don't want to be below that. If I'm coming up here, if I get too much higher above it, sometimes it can cause some pain. So really, I'm just looking for a straight line from my knee down to my shoulder blade, which is the last thing touching the ground on my back. So that's a good one to kind of start out with. If you want to progress that a little bit, we can do a one-legged bridge. It has different names, like a cook exercise, but it's similar. But now I'm going to isolate one side of my body and one of my hips and my knee. So I'm going to keep one leg straight. Okay, we'll switch it here so you can kind of see it. And I'm just going to bridge up. And it's the same idea. I still want to get that straight line going from my knee down to my shoulder blade. And I can hold that one for a while, so I'm stabilizing on this side. I like to do sustained holds with that one and the other bridge. We'll hold them for about 10 seconds. And you can do those on each side about 10 times. So that's a pretty good workout, and that's going to fatigue the hips out there a little bit. Last progression I'll give you is, if you have a ball at home, this is really one of the best exercise tools you can get as far as like bang for your buck. So we call these she-bobs in our office. This is a little bit more of a progression, and we're going to have a little bit of a different hold on it when you do it. So what you're going to do is kind of roll out onto the ball here, and we're going to do some bridging, but I'm going to kind of drop down and then bridge up. So same idea, a little bit different position. I want a straight line from my knees all up to my hips. And for this one, we really want to do a long, sustained hold with it, okay? We really want to fatigue the hip muscles out. So instead of just holding for 10 seconds on that one, you want to try and hold up to like a couple minutes and see if you can hold it a little bit longer. What that's going to do is fatigue out the larger muscles in your hips, your glutes, and really make you work on more of the smaller muscles, the rotators. So it's a little bit different hold, but once those big glute muscles, your butt muscles back there, they get tired, then you have to turn on some of the other muscles that are in there. So that is a good exercise to do, and really do a sustained hold, up to like 2 to 3 minutes if you can get there. You can kind of work your way up to it. So that's a great bridge progression that you can do at home. That really helps out with knee health and keeping everything straight in line with your knee. If you have any questions on this, or on the exercise, or on the holds, or anything like that, just reply to this email and we'll get an answer out to you. Thanks.